my mindful adventures. It is Thursday, the day after I've dropped my blog post on my hair is crazy. I watched it yesterday and woke up and I haven't really done anything with it. I don't really usually do anything with it, so I'll just accept that it's crazy today and it's a little windy, so the camera be shaking. But I want to let you guys know that I've dropped my blog post and my YouTube video yesterday. Closer to 1 o'clock, but I dropped them, so you can go check those out. You can check out the blog post on my website, amindfuladventure.live. You can find it right on the homepage. Scroll down just a little bit and you'll see midweek mental momentum, unlock that fresh Wednesday wisdom. Or underneath that you'll see the blog post title, From Doubt to Co-Creation, the science to live your best life, because we talk about the science. And I leave you guys homework. If you so choose, you can go and check it out. I have reading materials in the bottom, supports my claims. I have a thing in the bottom that also leads to a bunch of other things. So you can find out more information and learn more about the subconscious mind and all of that great stuff, because I like to give you guys all the goods. I'm just being honest. Information is amazing. Information should be shared with other people and expanded. But anyway, and then you can check out the YouTube video on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. A Mindful Adventure, all one word on YouTube. You click the logo, it takes you straight to my homepage, and it talks. It's called Let's Talk About Manifestation, because we're talking about manifestation. I don't really talk about the science as much as I do in the blog post, because for the YouTube video I wasn't completely prepared, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So yeah, but today I actually really wanted to real quick break down manifestation, because I know it's one of those woo-woo weird subjects that people think is shit's not real, but it is real. It is a real thing. The scientific documents that I found last night are not bullshit. They come from people who have done the science, who've done the research, who have been doing these things for a long time, who are neuroscientists. I don't just go find some rando fucking person that's just speaking. No, I want to make sure that I'm speaking the truth. But anyway, this week is about manifestation. All month has been leading up to manifestation. If we're going to be honest, manifestation is one of the biggest unknowns. I mean, besides, of course, when we're going to die. I don't know when I'm going to die. You don't know when you're going to die. We already talked about that, though. We ended October with that. And then beginning, and then this month we started talking about manifestation. So it was just kind of a bunch of unknowns, but we started off talking about the unknown with ourselves, dealing with our shadow self. A shadow self is, I also have a short video on this. Basically, your shadow self is the part of you that you shove down, that you abandon, that you deny access to your conscious state of mind, things that you deem to be not worth your time. It could be your inner child, it could be pent up anger, it could be jealousy, it could be sadness or depression. Maybe you have anxiety, but you're in denial. You need to those, all of these things I'm talking about. Some of them, yeah, they sound really intense, they sound really shitty, but learning how to accept them, learning this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm going through, this is how my life is right now, and accepting those things and being able to move on and to accept those things. You accept yourself as a whole, because you're not leaving out different parts here and there. It's not you're getting a chocolate chip cookie, but you pick off all the chocolate chips because you don't like chocolate chips, and then you eat the cookie when you could have just got a sugar cookie. I'm not saying sugar cookies taste the same, but I'm just saying what are you doing? It's not a chocolate chip cookie anymore. This is a molasses cookie. Not molasses, well, not exactly, but close enough. So basically, that's what you're doing with yourself. You're plucking out. I'm not saying all these things are the best part of you, but they make you up. They make you who you are, right? Just like the chocolate chip cookie is not a chocolate chip cookie without the chocolate chips. It's not a chocolate chip cookie. I'm pretty sure there's a specific name for that. I don't know what it is. A molasses cookie, brown. I don't fucking know what it's called. Brown sugar cookie. I don't know. That's why I said molasses. Thing of moving a little too much for me. I'm not trying to get it to tip over, so I gotta put something on top of it. Anyway, then the second month, the second week, we talked about action, taking action even when we're in doubt or in fear, when we're afraid, taking those little baby steps. Not taking giant fucking herkin fucking, no, we're taking little teeny tiny baby steps. We're not taking big ass steps, because each little step leads to a bigger step. When you make a house, right? Let's say this from, let me take it back. When you accept yourself, you're setting up a foundation that no one can take from you, and no one can take from you. Like, there's just nothing no one can do can take that away from you. Like, it's a foundation in and of itself in you that no one can take. Then when you start to take steps towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards your ambitions, putting down one brick at a time, you start to build the outer walls, you start to build the building, the house. I don't know what you're building, but you're building the thing. And each brick has a very important role. It needs to be laid just right. It needs to be put in just right. And after a while, you have the whole outside wall done. And that is you taking those little tiny steps to get those, to get your vision to come to fruition, to manifest that thing that you're trying to manifest, to become the thing that you want to do. Just taking little baby steps. It doesn't have to be anything big. Maybe one of the things you want to do is start loving yourself more. And I know a lot of people don't. I used to be one of those people who used to genuinely hate myself. One of the things I started doing was literally looking at myself and being like, I love you. I genuinely love you. Looking at myself in the mirror. And I would do that when I brush my teeth, or if I go to the bathroom, brushing my hands, washing my hands. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I love you. And that's just simple. That's nothing crazy. That's nothing crazy. You don't have to do anything extra. It's habit stacking. Like, you're just adding something on top of the thing that you're already doing, but it's a little thing. You're taking the little tiny steps that lead to big transformations. I completely love myself now. Like, there's parts of me that I'm like, but you know what? It's me. It's who I am, and I'm able to embrace that and become more whole and more who I am. Then the next pillar we have is worthiness. You are inherently worthy. This is something we talked about a while ago. You are inherently worthy. You were born worthy. You were born knowing that you were worthy, but because of your upbringing, because of your family, because of your friends, the system, society, whatever the fuck you want to call it, people around you, right? Regardless of whether they're, you can or not, they probably don't feel like they're worthy. So what they do, they teach you that you're not worthy either, because that's how they were taught. So everyone's going around feeling like they're not worthy of their dreams. They're not worthy of that money. They're not worthy of having that bakery. They're not worthy of traveling the world. They're not worthy of going to school. You are. You're worthy of all those things that you want to do. You wouldn't have these things on you if it wasn't meant for you to experience, and you can't experience those things without you, right? Because you can't continue living the life that you have been living and expect it to get better suddenly. Like, you're not doing anything different, especially if you're not doing anything different, because when you do something the same constantly and you expect something different, that is literally the definition of fucking insanity. Stop running in circles, burning yourself out. Add something new, do something different, add something to your plate that makes you happy, that brings you joy, that makes you realize, oh yeah, I do deserve this. I do deserve to have peace. I do deserve to be whole within myself. I do deserve to love myself. And when you're able to do that, you go to a whole different level, okay? You can get that abundance, you can get that love, and at the same time, like, you're grateful, because it's like, I'm so glad that I'm worthy of these things. I'm so glad that I can set my heart on something and realize that I am worthy of it. Even if it feels like it's 20 million miles away, I'm so worthy of it, and it can come to me at any point. I am grateful of it. And then the last pillar, detachment. Healthy detachment. Not cold shoulders to the whole world, fuck the whole world, no. We're talking about detaching from the outcome, detaching from specifics. Yes, we know what the specific thing is we want. Maybe what it is that we want is a house with our family in a safe, gated community, right? But right now you live in not a safe, gated community, and you live in an apartment, and y'all are all cramped in a 2-bedroom apartment, and you got 5 kids. Like, I understand that. That's understandable. Of course, you're gonna want to, like, move somewhere safe for your kids and whoever else is living with you. Maybe your husband or wife, partner, somebody, maybe grandma. I don't know whoever is with you. You want them to be good, right? So having that dream, that's not something to be. That's not something to be ashamed about. Honey, you deserve it. I don't care if you're a man or a woman or a they, them. You're a person, a human, a hawk is right fucking there. I take that as a blessing. A fucking blessing. I know what I'm talking about is fucking true. Like, you guys, you're worth it. You're worth all of it. And when you're able to let it go, right? And you're able to embrace that part of yourself, bring that joy, that emotion, that feeling, that what it is that you want to feel when you get that manifestation to come to fruition. When you're able to embody that, you don't even need the manifestation. But guess what? That's exactly when it shows up in your life. That's exactly when God created a universe, however you identify with divinity, that's exactly when they're like, bloop, you deserve it. You get it now. Because you get it now. Like, it's not about the thing. It's about you. It's always been about you. It's always been about you. All right? Okay. All right. I was hoping this video would be less than 5 minutes, but it is what it is. I love you guys so much, and I just love filling my heart out for you guys. I really do. I love talking to you guys. I love sharing with you guys. Just know, manifestation is not woo-woo. Yes, I know I didn't really quite go into the science. If you want that, go to my website. Go look at the readings. Go check it out. Go if you have access to journals, scientific journals, specifically psychology journals, neuroscience journals, go check them out. Go check them out. Religious texts. There's people that they've been talking about manifestation for like the longest. For some reason, most of the texts I came across, they were like, we didn't really start talking about this until about, I think it's at 400 years ago or something like that. And I was like, I guess, but people have been manifesting shit since the beginning of fucking time. What are we talking about? We wouldn't have fire if someone didn't have a need to cook something, to get rid of something that saved us. We realize that cooking food is actually healthy for us, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, anyway, I love you guys so very much from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Seriously, go check out my stuff if you want to go check it out. If not, then this video is here for you. All the other videos are here for you if you so wish to check that out. This will be posted on TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram. Well, not fully on Instagram, but TikTok, Pinterest, and YouTube. So wherever you are, I hope you guys follow. I hope you guys share this. I hope you guys like get this out to people, because like a lot of people think it's woo woo. It's not woo woo. It's not crazy. It makes sense, because when you start getting specific, but then you start showing up for yourself in the way that thing is supposed to show up for you, and you start detaching from it, that's when that shit comes in. Because your brain is looking for ways to make that happen. Your brain is looking for ways to make that thing that you feel be all the time, because it's almost like an addiction. If you ever dealt with addiction, you know this shit's hard to not. So when you get addicted to a good life, when you get addicted to ease and peace, when you get addicted to joy, who gets addicted to joy? I don't know, but it could be you. Okay, I love you guys. Seriously, okay. Bye.